everyone, it's Danielle again. So I haven't made a video in a while, and that's because I didn't really have anything to talk about or write about, really. My life has been really busy lately. I got a new job and I'm working full-time, so I haven't had a chance to vlog as much as I wanted to. However, I just had something that kind of irked me a little bit and also made me laugh, because it's just hilarious that not only is this information that is given out, but it's also information that people believe, and it's really sad. And so I just kind of wanted to go into it a little bit today, just to point out some silliness and point out just the absurdity of a really large, well-known magazine that's really popular for women's fitness. So some of you might have seen that I frequently complain about being sent Shape. Now, see, the thing is, I don't know who is sending me this magazine. I think it might be my grandma. I think she orders magazine subscriptions from high schoolers or something, trying to afford camp or people selling magazines door to door. I don't know. Anyway, so I've gotten this magazine for like 2 years now, and I have no idea how, and I do not like it. Most of them I have not read. The ones that I do read, it's mostly just like flipping through the pages and being like, fine, I read it. Now, whoever is sending me this magazine is not wasting all of their money. So as you can see, I marked some pages that I found just absurd, like absolutely absurd, and I wanted to go through that, just because what the hell, I have some time because it's Sunday. So yeah, let's start. So the first thing that I wanted to point out was, this is backwards, so oh well, but I will read it to you. So on the cover, at the very, very, very top, now I'm going to ignore the rest of the cover stories because it's just like, whatever. But this one grabbed my attention, and it literally says, blast 600 calories without breaking a sweat. Now, I don't even blast 600 calories when I run 4 miles, so I'm gonna go with probably not true. Probably not accurate. Somehow they are misleading you. So I'll get to that later when we find that story in the magazine. So the first one I wanted to was just the fucking format of this that really bothered me. I opened it up and I was like, well, let's try to find how they say we're gonna blast 600 calories. The first thing you open up, there's an ad, which I expected, it's a magazine. Then the first thing is an actual article about Pilates, yoga, I don't know. And I was like, who puts an article before the table of contents? I was just like, did they mess up? What is happening? And that's just a format issue that really bothered me, because I'm anal retentive. But it was just like, okay, well, oh, so the table of contents starts all the way back here. Like, this is where it starts, next to the, whatever that is, the rare blend. But there's an article before the table of contents, and that's bad management. That's not how magazines work. Like, if you want me to read these, you better have the first thing be the table of contents, so I can be like, oh my god, I want to read about Jordan Sparks, what page is she on? So yeah, that was the first thing that bothered me, and then there's the Kardashians looking so, I don't know of an adjective to use to describe them. So, on to the next one. So flip through Jordan Sparks doing exercise. So this is something that bothers me about most magazines. It's not really particular to Shape, but it's just something. Articles about perfume. I don't know what it smells like if I cannot smell it. I just hate all fashion magazines, fitness magazines that do articles on perfume, because it this tells me nothing. Like, you can say it smells like sandalwood. I have no idea what the fuck sandalwood smells like. Like, this just, find something else to write about. Okay. So then I, like, was flipping through and came across, like, this, in this fitness magazine, it's like, here are some fashion items, and it appears to be reptile skin, which is ugly. But I was like, whoa, how much are those pink shoes? I mean, they're ugly-ish. I like the color, but they're like $900. Those shoes are $900. I just think it's really absurd that anyone would buy $900 shoes, especially ones that are ugly, like, and the rest of the snakeskin stuff. So that's not really a Shape exclusive, but that's just like magazines. That's more than my rent. I'm not going to be paying $900 on shoes. I think you need to figure out your demographic better, because right now we are in a recession, and I don't think most women are going to be spending $900 on shoes. And I don't think that, like, if you're going to have those, then have alternatives. Be like, you like these $900 shoes and I can afford them? Sorry, sometimes my voice gets really high, and I'm not sure if people can hear it, because I know sometimes my boyfriend can't actually hear it when my voice goes that high. But some people can buy $900 shoes, and for the rest of us, I think if you, I don't know, it would just be smart to put an alternative in. Okay, so here's something that's actually a Shape exclusive. So this is Get Fit, Dance Your Butt Off, and it's about Zumba, and Zumba apparently burns 570 calories an hour, and I'm gonna go with that's based upon the people who actually do it and how much effort they put in, because I've seen some people doing Zumba being like, I'm working out, but they want you to use what looks like shake weights, or extremely long, weird, bizarre weights. Let's get that in. Look at her go. Look at her Zumba-ing with those bizarre ass weights. And also, her shirt doesn't seem to be cut that short. No, it's just like rolled up to show her abs. And like, who wears their hair long and down while they're Zumba-ing? Like, I'm pretty sure everyone who has hair that long would wear a ponytail, because you get that in your eyes and your nose and your mouth, and it's gross, and I bet hair that long gets stuck in your armpits too. I wouldn't know. I haven't had hair that long since I was a kid. But yeah, so that's that one. Let's flip some more. Let's see this side. Okay, so remember that cover article that burns 600 calories in an hour? Or I guess not an hour, without breaking a sweat? So the reason that they say that you can do that is if you go swimming. Dear Shape, that is on a technicality. I'm pretty sure, excuse me, if you did that on dry land, like did the movement somehow, they made it possible, you would sweat. So I don't think you get to claim that based on a technicality. That is really misleading. That is just, that's absurd. And you tricked everyone into, like, swimming is actually pretty hard, and like, I mean, I'm sure people who are like, I want to burn 600 calories without breaking a sweat, like, they're probably the ones who need to go swimming the most, but it's just, yeah, you don't get to claim things that makes them sound innovative based on a technicality. That's stupid and misleading. Okay, now, one thing I have problems with this and a few other fitness magazines is that the food that they put in them is disgusting. It is unrealistic, and who in their right mind would eat that combination of gross? You know, and I'm not really cultured. I don't like exotic foods, but like this, okay, this is their example. It is mussels in green curry sauce. I'm just, yeah, like, I understand, so it's a zesty dish from Robert Weinmeier, executive chef at the new Mussel Bar at Revel in Atlantic City, New Jersey, packed, and this is Wow, that sentence is messed up. Packs in lean protein and omega-3s along with loads of Far Eastern flavor. Okay, I can think of way better ways of getting omega-3s than covering mussels in curry sauce. Like, can I just eat some frickin' salmon? Like, I don't even really like salmon, but and like, you apparently put peanuts on it, too. No, no thanks. No, that's kind of Vom City. Yeah. Random medical article by someone who is not a doctor. Oh, this one is, I find just, essentially Shape needs to check its facts for relevancy. So, the little short headline is, Reality Check. Is your birth control dangerous? The headlines. Several studies have found that low dose oral contraceptives with I can't pronounce this word, drospirenone, maybe, including Yasmin and Yaz, are more likely to cause blood clots than those that use other forms of progestin. As a result, the FDA has put new warnings on their labels. Isn't this, like, 5 years old? Like, I've known about Yaz being more dangerous than other birth control for years now. Like, you're just now bringing, like, I think this should have been something that was years ago, because I think this is really old news, Shape, like, years old. You need to get with your program. Your medical consultant or person who does the research is not on the ball at all. So this is another example of people using genetics and genes to not mean what it should mean. So on the next page is beat your big genes. If your mom and dad are overweight, you're more likely to be as well, but that doesn't mean it's a done deal. Okay. You are not genetically going to be overweight. That is not your genes. That is lifestyle. If your mom and dad are overweight, you are more likely to grow up in a home where portion sizes are too big, where, fast food is intook often, where exercise is not done frequently. It is not in your genes. It is not a part of your DNA to be overweight. Yes, there are conditions that are genetic. Hypothyroidism, that makes it harder to lose weight, or easier to put it on. That does not make you overweight. Yeah, stop using the word. I don't think that the word genes means what you think it means, because you're not using it right. So, yeah, there's that one. Oh, here's kind of a creepy fact, mostly because I find babies, well, not babies necessarily, but pregnancy really creepy. I don't know if it's true because I haven't fact-checked it, but, so, baby bump. 1 in 30 newborns in the United States is now a twin, almost double the rate it was in 1980, which was 1 in 53. Michigan State University researchers say the spike is not only, wow, I cannot read today. The spike is due not only to an increased use of fertility treatments, but also to an uptick in the number of older moms. Apparently, being over the age of 30 makes you more apt to having twins without reproductive assistance, which is kind of terrifying news for me, because I was like, I'm not going to have kids before I'm 30, because it's I'm 30 is financially stable markets. I'm out of my young, stupid adult age. I'm, more mature. Yeah. So that kind of freaked me out because I'm tiny. And, twins runs in neither mine nor my boyfriend's family, but having twins would totally freak me out because it would destroy my body. Like, super destroy. Sorry, it's dry out today. Okay, this This one gave me, this article is like one of the main articles in the magazine. It gave me a really good laugh. So, the title is Get a Gold Medal Body. See? Get a gold medal. And, like, there's a really hot chick wearing gold spandex that I really like. I like the gold spandex. So, it's in this exercise program is inspired by the athletes at the London 2012 Olympic Games. Steeler sculpting secrets with this plan. I was like, sculpting? What does it seem like the right word choice for Olympic athletes? Anyway, so, and then the little summary, or whatever this is, beginning intro. Slicing through the water at torpedo speeds or acing an aerial on the balance beam might not be in the cards for you this summer. No shit. But watching the world's fittest women perform these feats in the ultimate workout is the ultimate workout motivation. Well, that is true. I will give them that. I want to jump off of beams and clean and jerk all of the weight now and start swimming and running and all of this stuff. I will give them that as super great workout motivation. With that in mind, we asked 8 top U.S. athletes to share their favorite moves and combine them in to create one head-to-toe toning program. Toning program. I don't think Olympic athletes care about toning. Try it today, and before the closing ceremonies, you may just score a winning physique of your own. Okay, so that's the intro. The plan, how it works, 3 times a week. Note, most Olympic athletes work out probably twice a day, 7 days a week. 3 times a week, do 3 sets of each move. You will need, for this exercise program, a resistance tube or band, a pair of 2 to 5 pound dumbbells, a step or a bench, and a balance disc or pillow. I was like, well, maybe, I don't, so, just, anyway, bear with me. So, look at giant picture of woman's ass on the next page, but this starts the workout program. So, it looks, I'm gonna get really close, it looks, so these are the first set of moves, these are for your bottom half. So it looks like you do a side step and a jump, like you skip to the side and then you do a jump. I'm assuming that's like supposed to be indoor speed skating without any skates on, and the jumping, I don't know. Okay, and then you get, you squat with something tied around your legs, holding a 2-pound dumbbell. Totes, awesome. And then you do a step up with a 2-pound dumbbell. Now remember to kick your leg back like this, because otherwise you're not going to work your glutes at all. You know. So that's the bottom half workout. Okay, now we get to the top half. This is for the back. So you use your resistance tube and you act like you're a skier, pushing your poles back after you go off a jump. I don't really know what that movement is. I've never seen anyone do, like, it's a weird double tricep kickback with a really long range of motion. But it's supposed to work your back. You see that? Okay, and this one is you do, like, a back bend, a slight back bend, while doing shoulder presses horizontal to the floor with 2-pound dumbbells. That's supposed to work your shoulders. Okay, and this one, this is my favorite. This one is literally just standing with your arms out to the side, holding 2-pound dumbbells. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. You're rotating your arms. So your arms are first facing down. I can't, my arm is too long to get this shot. But your arms are first facing down, and then you flip them upward. And that is the exercise. That is freaking brilliant, Shape. That is so brilliant. I bet Yoko Ono does that, all the freaking time. I bet the U.S. soccer team, especially the goalie, really does that. Oh, here's a helpful hint. Stand tall. Toning your upper body will improve your posture. Okay, so here's your ab movements. Now, The ab movement, it's a one-leg jackknife, like, whatever. That's an alright ab movement. I have no critique on that. But I really don't think that's what most Olympians spend a lot of their time doing. And then you get decline push-ups. Again, I bet some might do the decline push-ups, but again, I don't think it's a huge part of their training. But yeah, so that's what you are supposed to do. And, you know, holy shit, Shape, I've been doing it wrong. I was like, holy crap, I really want to be an Olympic athlete. I'm going to get in awesome shape. I want to lift all of the weight and get really strong and powerful and dynamic and fast. And no, I am doing it wrong. I need to tone to become like an Olympian. Someone should tell that girl from Kazakhstan who broke the world record for clean and jerk that she's doing it wrong. Because, you know, I bet she does the whatever, the arm twisty thing all the time, you know. Okay, moving on. So this is the only article that I actually enjoyed in this entire magazine. And it is literally pictures of giant-ass burgers. This is the best food article that I've seen in a fitness magazine ever. It's just like famous burgers from inspired from different countries because the Olympics are happening right now. But Jesus Christ, doesn't that look frickin' delicious? So that is literally the best thing I've seen in this magazine are pictures of giant burgers, which kind of, I would guess, undo all of the toning that I just did. Okay, one last thing. It's on the back cover. Now, that was pretty much this. Okay, this is an advertisement for Sweet and Low. And the only reason I'm pointing it out is I didn't think anyone under the age of 65 used Sweet and Low. Because it like, yeah. It tastes awful. Like, if you want a sugar substitute, like, Splenda is freaking delicious. That's awful. So, yeah, that is the Shape magazine that I got. That was pretty much its content. You know, there were a few more articles about flip-flops and other things, but that was the extent of it. So, I'm going to go become an Olympic athlete now, while eating a giant burger. That is what I took from this. Thank you. Thanks, Shape. I really appreciate it. So thank you to everyone who watched this 20-something minute rant about magazine. Yeah. So have a good night. Bye.